Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tommy, and of course this is the Gallery Backyard Barbecue, and this one here is going to start back from last week. I did a brisket cook that was probably one of the best brisket cooks I've ever done. That started out with a 48-hour brine. Then we smoked it up. We did a boat on it and then put it in the oven for a hot hold of about 15 hours or so. I then took that brisket and turned it into probably some of the best over-the-top brisket chili I've ever tasted. And that leads us up into today's video. It is going to be all about those brisket Texas Twinkies. So guys, look, for this one, the first thing we are going to do is we are going to fire up the pit. Of course, I am going with the Halo Prime 1500. And like I always mention every time I use this pit, it is battery operated. We have not plugged it in since we've gotten it. And also, it is definitely a frosty morning here in the Garden State. That said, we will set that dial to about 325 or so and load it down with those Manchester pellets. So once you get your pit fired up, we do have just a little bit of prep work to get through. And that is going to start with our jalapeno peppers. And look, when you choose out your jalapenos, you want the biggest ones you could find and you want them intact. That is very important. You want that stem on. And also, I'll be splashing some pro tips throughout the video that'll make this process a breeze. And we are going to start out with the pro tip, and that is make sure you drop your jalapenos down. Watch how they roll, watch where they settle. That is going to be your flat side when you place them in the pit. And from there, you are going to make a slit down the center. Now I find a paring knife does well at this. Just make sure you don't pierce through the bottom, and also do a T, so do a slit on the side. That is going to help you to be able to open them and to clean them out. From there, you're going to want to get them on a tray, flat side down, 325 for 10 minutes. You are going to grab 2 blocks of softened cream cheese, get those out on the board, get them opened up. You are going to grab your favorite rub. I am going with an Uncle Steve's dessert shake. This is going to give me a little bit of sweetness mixed in with that bacon that you'll see in a bit. So that is going to be some salt, sweet on this on these Texas Twinkies. That is exactly what I'm looking for. You guys can pick your favorite rubs. By now, 10 minutes have gone by, and you are going to switch positions, cream cheese in, jalapenos out, and you can see how nice and pliable the jalapenos are. That is exactly what you want. Get those on a plate. You'll get those in the house to cool down. And by now your jalapenos have cooled. So basically what you're going to do here, and this is another pro tip, grab your favorite measuring spoons. I am going to pick a size of about a dime. Carefully spread those jalapenos, being careful. You don't want to rip them, and work that spoon in there to clean out as much of the guts and seeds as you can. Remember, the more seeds that you leave in there, the more spicier they will be. Let's take a look at one more. Again, just spread it as best you can. Get that spoon, work from top to bottom, getting those guts out, getting those seeds out, and when you're done, it should look like this. Repeat that process for all the jalapenos. Get them on a plate, and let's move on over to the next step. From there, you're going to want to get your cream cheese out, get that ready to go. Also, get your brisket. I've got about 3/4 of a pound. Now, another little pro tip here. If you don't have any brisket, grab yourself a chuck at the supermarket and smoke that off about 275 for around 5 hours or so, or toothpick tender. Grab yourself a bowl and start incorporating together your cream cheese and brisket, adding a little bit of seasoning along the way. Also, you can hit it with a little bit of cheddar cheese, and just continue to incorporate, and at the end, make sure you taste it. If you feel it needs more seasoning, just add it in. Remember, in cooking, you can add, but you can never take out, so you're going to mix, taste. When you got it to your liking, we will move on to the next step. And that next step is gonna start with a spoon medium in size. Grab your jalapenos, grab your mixture, get a load of that into the spoon and place it inside the jalapeno, gently spreading it aside. Now look, refrain from just using your hand here. You do not wanna mess up the outside of the jalapeno because when you go to wrap it in bacon, it's gonna totally screw up everything and just make a big mess. So carefully spread it, get a spoonful, get it in there, push it in with your thumb, gently close the jalapeno and wipe any excess that may come out. And that is a clean jalapeno. That is the way you're gonna wanna do it. Repeat that process with every jalapeno. Grab your bacon, because it is time to wrap them. Pro tip on the bacon, thin is better than thick. As it is, this is gonna cook a lot better. Get your bacon laid out, figure 2 slices per jalapeno. Now another little pro tip here is stretch the bacon. Start from the top, work to the bottom, and you can stretch out the bacon. That is gonna give you a better wrap. And if you did the jalapenos like I said, you are gonna be clean on the outside. That is very important. Wrap the bacon around. I used 2 slices because you want a full coverage of the jalapeno. Let's take a look at one more. Starting from the top, stretch out the bacon, wrap it around. When you fall short, grab another slice of bacon. Start where you fell short, continue to wrap. If you need to cut the bacon at the end to make it fit, go ahead and cut it or just kind of run it back up the jalapeno. Get it out on a tray. Grab your favorite rub that you used in the mixture or any rub that you want. I am going to stick with that sweetness of the Uncle Steve shake. Get some rub on those Texas Twinkies. Get them in the pit. We are talking 325 for 1 hour. So at that 1 hour mark at 325, you should be just about done, but maybe not quite. I like a nice crispy bacon, and this is one of the reasons I use that thin sliced bacon. Basically what I am going to do here is open it up, look them over, man. They are looking mighty fine, but I am going to bump that temperature up to 375 Fahrenheit. Shut the hood because I am going to let them go for probably only about another 5 minutes or so. Once finished, I will get those out. I will get them onto the board into the shack, and congratulations, because you just made yourself some Texas Twinkies. Alrighty, so look, you've got a couple ways to go here. You can set yourself up a dipping station like this, or you can grab your little brush and you can give them a little bit of a painting. Now, like I said, I don't like to, I don't want to brush these on the grill. I don't believe that is too authentic. I like to do it after you pull them off. Again, dip them or brush them like this. Let's do that taste test. And cheers. Man, look, first off, these suckers got some bite to them, man. That is for sure. You think by taking all the seeds out, but I think when you put them on the grill, I think the heat just kind of reactivates everything and gives them a little bit more bite. I definitely love the Uncle Steve shake, that dessert shake, which has a little bit like a cinnamon and some sugars and other stuff in it. I think that just goes perfectly with the saltiness of the bacon and of course the heat of the jalapeno. Throw that cream cheese in there. I think this is the perfect sweet salt kind of delectable little bite snack, would you say? These are 100% perfect for the big game. There is no doubt about it, man. And again, you're looking at total cook time, maybe about 2 hours with prep and cook, so that is not bad. These are 100% a go. There is no doubt about it. All right, guys, look, that is gonna be it for this one. I will roll my Patreons and YouTube members on the board now. That is one way to support the show. I will leave all those, all the information on that down below. I greatly appreciate it. 2024 is definitely gonna rock, and I want you guys along for the ride. Again, my name is Tommy. I appreciate you all. And until next time, we will see you soon.